To obey this clearance, put in CATSO after Rogue Valley. At times, your clearance may include a geographic location that is not in the FMC database. When this occurs, the message "Not in Database" is shown. Clear the scratchpad message and clear CATSO. Waypoints not in the FMC database can be created by reference to other FMC waypoints. Three types of waypoints can be created by a reference to another waypoint. The first is the place bearing distance waypoint. The created waypoint's location is calculated from the location or place a bearing from the place and a distance along the bearing. This is the format you type into the scratchpad to create the new waypoint. The new waypoint is made by the Lakeview 227-degree bearing, 88 nautical mile fix. The second waypoint type is the place bearing waypoint. This created waypoint uses two reference waypoints and the bearing from each waypoint. The third waypoint type, the along track waypoint, is discussed in a different part of this lesson. Now let's go back to the example for CATSO. You see from your aeronautical chart that CATSO is located on the 080 radial of the Sacramento VOR at 49 nautical miles. Make a place-bearing distance waypoint for CATSO and put the waypoint into the route after Rogue Valley. Use the Sacramento VOR and remember to put a slash between the bearing and distance numbers. The FMC creates a 5-character name for the waypoint. It uses the first 3 letters of the reference waypoint, followed by a 2-digit number. The first waypoint created from Sacramento is named SAC-01. The second waypoint created from Sacramento would be named SAC-02. Now, let's use a different procedure to create the same waypoint. Erase the modification. From your chart, you see that CATSO is also defined as the intersection of the Sacramento 080 radial and the Linden 029 radial. Make a place-bearing waypoint for CATSO. Put in the Sacramento VOR and radial, followed by the Linden VOR and radial. Again, remember to use a slash between the two place bearings. The FMC identifies this new waypoint the same as the place-bearing distance waypoint. The FMC always uses the first identifier put in to identify the waypoint. In this example, if Linden was put in first, then the waypoint is named LIN01. Erase the modification. Now let's discuss the along track waypoint. This type of waypoint is different because the reference waypoint must be part of the current active route. For along track waypoints, first put the reference waypoint into the scratchpad. You can line select it down or type it in directly. Then add a slash and the distance from the reference waypoint. For along track waypoints put in before the reference waypoint, place a minus sign in front of the distance. Always put in an along track waypoint on the same line as the reference waypoint. The minus sign or no sign tells the FMC where to sequence the new waypoint. Now put in this along track waypoint. Earlier, you put in new waypoints and made a route discontinuity. But since along track waypoints are part of the existing flight plan, a discontinuity is not made. Execute the modification. At times, the only waypoints available are specified by latitude and longitude. To make this waypoint, the latitude and longitude is put into the scratchpad. It can then be sequenced into the route the same as other waypoints. To demonstrate this, let's connect this route discontinuity. Put the latitude and longitude for Oakland into the correct line. For latitude and longitude waypoints, the FMC uses a 5-character format. The first 3 characters are WPT, followed by a 2-digit sequence number. The FMC does not recognize this latitude and longitude waypoint as Oakland. A route discontinuity shows the same as with other new waypoints. The necessary waypoint after Oakland is Avenal. Connect the discontinuity. Execute the modification.